home for work, happy, looking at plastic. It's starting to get under the shade now. I'm thinking that I should just put this stuff up. And like Ram said, I can always go back and use the heat gun on it, but that's a lot of freaking plastic to use a heat gun on. So, I don't know. My goal right now is to at least get this part here done and get the first part of it stretched over the roof. But I've got dinner too, so I don't know what's going to get done. Take a look at this little design that I'm putting into this, because this sheet right here is going to lay over the sheet right here, and it's going to come probably, well actually, probably about 1.5 feet over this. It's just going to overlap, and I'm just hoping that, you know, the pitch that is here is going to work. And then I got to thinking, well, what if at the top I fold it over just a little bit, and down here I fold this over just a little bit, so this whole thing is slightly folded over. Well, what that's going to do is that's going to create kind of like a little lip, so that hopefully, fingers crossed, water won't get inside. So that's my plans. It's dark and spooky in here. I'm scared.
It is
Get me
very
out.
dark and spooky in there.
What'd I do? You're not going to beat me with that, are you?
Yes.
Oh, dang it. Okay. Just be gentle. First of all, guys, to set this up, Lori Lee is going through ideas. Or if you're from Great Britain, apparently y'all still say ideas, right? Okay.
This is where you come out of the basement. So what I'm thinking is we put a little planter in here, like where this board is, so that people can't walk that way, and like have these plants here, so it's kind of a path where they have to come down here. And I'm going to put the 2 matching trellises over there. These right here. That trellis right there with vines on it, there and there. And then that big trellis right there will be at the end, of course, behind you. But they have to come around this corner, and they have to come over here, follow the path, and they come over here, and this will be the little makeshift window. And they come around, and there'll be another planter in the middle, so it's like a maze. And then this tree is right here, and that, and then the actor in the ghillie suit will be right behind there. So when they think they're just coming through and they're listening to bees and they're like, ah, this guy's gonna come out ah, and scream right out from behind those bushes. So this whole room will look like a little mini jungle.
Good, and have lots of vines coming from the roof.
Yeah, I'm gonna take all the pile of vines there and then there and there and like have them hanging down. Well, what I want to do is I want to get that camel netting stapled up there because it'll make it look more foresty in here. I want to know what everybody thinks.
Grr, arg. So, guys, once again, it's gotten too dark and too cold to do that. So, channeling my efforts in other places, going back to what I was doing last night at this time. And the wonderful Lori Lee is tea staining the freaking walls. Ooh, I like that one. I like that one. That one's cool.
Yeah?
Looks kind of like mold, too. You know, like people have like old moldy freaking kitchens.
I know, I just moved out of a moldy house.
Well, that wasn't your fault.
Mm-hmm.
That was her slumlord.
Yeah, it's big time slumlord.
So I'm finishing this, so by the time the night's over, these are going to be done, and this is going to be done. And don't be afraid to get all the way up to the boards. And then we're going, she's going to chalk outline where she wants cabinets and window and sink and stuff like that. I'm going to try and bust out as much of that shit as I can today. And I'm sorry that I just swore and you guys are like, oh my gosh. But I'll tell you guys, I do have a filthy mouth, and I'm not going to get orbits. Yeah, I should be getting paid for a blow right now.
Oh, a dirty mouth.
Clean it up with orbits. I'm getting worried right now, guys, and usually I say, oh my gosh, we only have this much time or whatever, and you know, usually it's like, oh, I can still pull it out, I can still do it. Right now, I'm severely worried because this week was supposed to be like moving all the props, I still have props to do, etc., etc., and quite honestly, I'm turning the camera off now so I can get my butt to work. Alright guys, so, and it's going to be dark, I apologize, but you may be asking yourself, Troy, why is it taking you so long to get that egress up? Or not the egress, I'm sorry. The wall in... the wall in the freaking kitchen to basement transition. And this is why. Because this trip right here has to be made every time that I need to cut a piece of wood. So it's getting there. Huh?
Can't you do all those ones on the top the same?
Yes, that's where I'm going to be saving time. So this right here is like the second to last piece that I need to do.
Popcorn!
Really, guys? You're going to burn your hair. This is the second to last one that I need to do. And then this side will be all done except for what you were talking about, cutting the jagged edges off of here, just so, like you said, so people don't like stick themselves and sue. Oh, yes, we got the shutters up, and Lori Lee finished all the aging in here. And, you know, guys, I will tell you, the easiest way to do this, whenever you put something up on a wall like this so that you don't have screw holes coming through the front, this is what you do, and I think I've told you before. Take the screw on wherever you want it to go, screw it through this side, make a hole, pull it back out. Then you go to the other side, line this up, and screw it in from the back side. That way there's no guessing on going on the other side of it without having a pre-drilled hole and be like, I don't know where it's at. We are done for the night. Lori Lee has stayed out here and helped me kick ass and get lots of stuff done. So happy.
You owe me.
I love you, baby. Love you. Kiss my finger. She's like, no, I know where it's been.
As long as it stays 2 feet over there.
And here's the effect, guys. This part of it is done, so that goes down into the basement. So that's kind of the effect. We were trying to set the light up just a little bit. That would have been good if your butt had gone lower too.
Yeah, that's kind of hard.
But anyway, we tried to set the light up kind of so that, you know, it's the effect that we want, so that it's dark down there and everything looks like it's just going down. Kind of a productive night. But if we take a look this way here, we can see further into the hallway and see the rust and everything, the cool stuff. And Lori Lee's going to go and tag the top also here in, I don't know, tomorrow maybe.
Yes.
But she's trying to, oh, hold on, nobody's in frame. Ah! She's trying to also kick butt because she goes back to school Monday. So now I'm going to have no help because I don't know where Keith's at.
No, I scheduled an hour in between classes so I can get my homework done at school and then come home and do this.
Yay!
I planned it.
Happy Panda. Haven't heard me say that in a while. It's usually sad Panda.
Well, I planned it like that too because I gotta get the room cleaned out so we can build the nursery.
Right.
So.
Mini-me is sleeping, so we have to be quiet. So shh. But Lori Lee got something today at Michael's.
Oh, at the Michael's, yeah.
What'd you get?
I thought it was something funny for our haunted bathroom. This is the bathroom door. Come in and sit for a spell.
That's cool.
Come in, sit for a spell.
I like that.
Come on, that's funny.
I forgot to show you guys. I got these at Michael's the other day. These are just regular old stamps. And I was thinking, so like when somebody goes through the haunted house the first time, boom, stamp on the right hand. When someone goes through the second time, boom, stamp on the left hand. Oh, you got stamps on both your hands? Sorry, you're done. Question for you guys. If you know where I can get ink that responds to black light, let me know, like a stamp pad. Because I was thinking about taking some yellow highlighter markers and just opening them up, taking the filters out of them, a little bit of water, and put them into like a felt type, you know, get some felt or whatnot, and put it into like a little box with a little water, and not sure that would work or not. So anyway, if you guys have a better idea, let me know. Alright guys, welcome to this evening's edition of COC, or as we like to also call it, commenting on comments, or the acronym being...
COC?
Yeah, you got it right.
Sorry to put me off guard.
It was like a test. Lori Lee went and took a tally, and you guys, so far the basement's coming in first with 9. The bathroom
It's not even done yet.
Yeah, the bathroom and the solarium are tied for second. Kids' room third, and the hallway, or as Ram likes to call it, the condom hallway, last. We'll get to that in a second. And I would just like to thank everybody, and I'm sure Lori Lee would, for their comments this evening.
Definitely.
And, you know, because there's so many of them, we're not going to read all of them, and some of them we chopped and we hacked. So, We'll get to some. Anyway, Dabbit353. Like my children, I love all the rooms. Was that Troy screaming, "Arg! Run, Lori Lee"? I don't remember.
I don't think he did.
I don't know.
He just said that he doesn't do pirates.
Shark97. You could get Mini-Me in the kids' room and make a few creepy handprints on the wall. And like I mentioned in the other vlog, Phoenix will add his next year. And I'll tell you guys, by the way that he's kicking and punching...
He wanted out today.
He might actually put imprints on the walls ahead of time.
Doctor update today, and they gave me the sugar drink to take, and it went straight to him. Not to me, it went straight to him. And he's been going strong for about 10 hours now.
Gothic Dorothy. You may want to put a sign on the fence in front to announce what's going on here. This might also explain things for potential tenants next door. And she's talking about the house that's for rent next door. Once we start the build up front, the 1st of October, see, I got to write that time, there will be signs up there saying what we're doing, and we are doing it again for Northwest Harvest, the charity, and I put that sign up there too, so that if the city does come by, that's hopefully one thing they'll say, oh, well, it's free, and they're doing it for charity, so and they'll keep on trekking. Jammer Joel 5. How do you get your actors? I should put this in like a FAQ down at the end of the comments. Actors are friends, family, and Lori Lee is...
I'm working on a few angles right now.
Yeah, high school. Volskulker. Hot Set was freaking awesome. My new favorite show. I wonder if any of the future contestants will come from the haunt industry. I liked it
Yeah,
too.
they actually, the next... I think it's not... The next set or the one after that is going to be the horror one. And, I mean, I was hoping it would be a lot sooner because we're building right now.
Goth DJ. Wondering where the man-eating plant is, and is there any issues you see in so far as heat buildup or ventilation in the back haunt? Absolutely not. The roof is actually open on the gable ends, so ventilation and heat's not a problem at all. Condensation also should not be a problem. And the man-eating plant is on the back burner until next year. Sailor's Grave Haunt. Because it is a home haunt, I would recommend doing a suggested donation of $5. A nice sign asking for a suggested donation of $5 and saying something like, "Help us become a pro haunt," might be the way to go. Are you going to do a Northwest Harvest donation box again? Oh, I guess I already answered that. Yes, I am, and we were just hypothesizing last night if we were a pro haunt here, if it were possible, which it's not, what would we charge? Yeah, and I'm sorry, Sean, I don't do pirates. So, you're safe, matey. Awoken Nightmare. I watched Hot Set last night, too. It might end up being a cool way to learn some tricks for home haunt.
That's what I was looking at, and...
Last night she was, like, trying to totally, like, come on, it's on, it's on. So.
I was eyeballing the whole screen, like, all over. I'm going, what's he doing?
Wait,
what's that guy doing?
Wait,
what's that guy doing?
Last night, didn't I have to be like, oh, babe, oh, wipe up that drool?
No, it wasn't that.
Oh.
Maybe for you. You're doing the building, and I'm like decorating, and I'm trying to get ideas, you know what I mean? So, but it's both. They were building and decorating and filming.
I think the other guy should have won because of the three-dimensional. I love the intro to it. Who do you guys, if you guys watched it last night, well, the night before last night for you now, who do you think should have won? Do you think the lady that won should have won, or do you think the other guy should have won? I think the other guy should have won. Magic Unlimited. Something I would do is build an empty room so this way if it rains you can put holes in the plastic above that room and then the water can go in, not destroying anything else. Well, the rooms are already built, so that's going to be a little difficult. The only way that I can see compensating for the rain right now is to poke holes in strategic locations of where the water's coming down and just work with it, because the only problems I see will be in the basement or the solarium. Hyperflex Harrington 5. Will the solarium have a swinging overhead light? No, we're going to light the top with possibly LED lighting, or something to illuminate the ceiling from between the layer of black plastic, the roof, and the clear plastic that I put up there. Mean Old Drunk. 3 things. Alright, so bear with me, guys, because these are really important. 3 things. First, St. Vincent de Paul is one great charity. They help tons of people that need help, from the hungry to parents of newborns to just about anyone that needs a hand. Really great organization. Second, for those that collect canned goods, please consider their food pantry. Third, make sure it's something that you would eat yourself. No expired stuff or stuff that the label fell off of. Better yet, just go buy it instead of cleaning out your pantry. It doesn't have to be veggies either. You know, that's been my big thing too, is when you donate food, you know, a lot of us look in our pantries and it's like, oh my gosh, we haven't had this, so we might as well just get rid of it. It's still good.
Yeah.
Which, you know, if that's all you do, then that's great. Do that. But also think about, you know, things that people would want to eat. Sorry if I was off topic, but I'm really curious about the Gorium. I mean...
Don't make me come in there.
I was wondering what the heck you were doing. I mean, Solarium, it's my favorite right now.
Yeah, that's right. And it's going to be even nicer looking tomorrow.
For the roof, you can make a dead man to help raise the roof slightly on days you expect rain and take it down on the days you don't. The difficult thing about that is that there's 2 layers of plastic. One's the actual roof and one's the plastic of just the solarium. And if we raised anything in there, then the water would drain back into the kitchen side. So, like I said, we're just going to have to roll with it.
iHacker71, hi, I haven't commented in a while. So busy with Halloween, I saw yesterday's vlog the day before and heard that you need a soundtrack with bees and water. Yes, we do. Dripping in left and right speakers. I will make the soundtrack and send it by email or Facebook. Comment and let me know if anything needs to be specific.
Awesome. Thank you so much. Yes.
Yes, because...
One channel, swarm of bees. Not just like one bee buzzing around, but a swarm of bees. And on the other channel, kind of like, I'm thinking like a cave or a cavern type drip. Drip.
Eileen Norris. You said that this year's haunt is 2 or 3 times as big as last year's. Wow, that is new. Or did you add all your past year's haunts all together?
A little bit of both. Go and take a look at the Hellmouth channel page here on YouTube and look at the haunt walkthrough videos. If you start at 2007, you could see everything that we've done up to this point. But last year in the backyard was just pallets. It was nothing like this.
Adam's Haunted Manor. Lorelei, do you have an Instagram? I do. I just don't know how it works. I think I have maybe one picture on there, sorry. Do you still have the dark light LEDs? Minute 10:06, bad editing. No one else caught it. Yeah, we had to go and look at it and we're like, you know, 10:04, 10:05, 10:06, commenting on comments. Whoops.
Yeah, sorry guys, I was tired last night and it just slipped, but you caught it. So good job, and yes, we still have the dark light LEDs that we will use this year.
Ramathal, I've got to say it's a tie between the bathroom. The blue just matches my eyes. And the other is the condom haul, and I know, Troy, that's not the proper name, but ever since we put those bags with the pictures and I made that comment, it's stuck.
Well, those bags, the condoms on the pictures will soon be coming down, so it will be referred to as the air hallway, I guess. I don't know.
Stolen photo. New commenter?
I believe so, yeah.
I am new to the haunt world. Always wanted to do one, but never got around to it. Gonna try and do something small at the last minute this year, but I am putting together planning for a year of preparation for 2013. I recently stumbled across your videos, such an inspiration. Love the videos. I can't wait to start my build for 2013 now. Wish I had done it this year. Good luck on your haunt.
Well, thank you. That's really cool. And like I say, you know, you don't have to haunt big. Just do something.
Yeah.
Haunt something. And it's cool. Thank you for saying that we're inspiring.
Yeah, I mean, the place I lived before, I did a little yard haunt, and I'd got 300 kids. You know, so it was great. I love it. Just do whatever you can.
Do something. And on that note, guys, happy hunting. See you tomorrow.
You falling asleep while you're recording?
Uh-huh.
Happy hunting.
You want more? Come back for seconds tomorrow! Ah!